Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your weekly reading forecast. This reading is going to be for all the Taurus in their Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter sign placements. Taurus, I already shuffled the cards and laid out your spread, so let's get into your reading, Taurus. Taurus, your focus in the week ahead, you had one card that came out, is choice. This is your focus for the week ahead, is choice. And with choice, it says, reconsider a commitment. You have the right to change your mind, Taurus. This is your focus in the week ahead. So you have a decision, you have a choice to make, Taurus. So really go within about that choice and do what is right and what is best for you. You also have two guidance cards we'll take a look at the end of your reading, Taurus. So Taurus, your focus is you have the Ace of Cups with the Nine of Cups. Okay? Water energy, feelings and emotions. Now you could be dealing with a situation regarding a relationship. A choice is involved in some sort of a commitment. But with this Ace of Cups and this Nine of Cups as your focus, there's some sort of an opportunity here for you. This opportunity can be in love, or this is just an opportunity being presented to you, but it has an air of commitment to it. With this Nine of Cups energy, I feel that this is an energy of you needing to turn to your morality in this situation, Taurus. This has an air of looking at what is the right or the wrong thing in this situation, or what is the good and what is the bad in the situation, is what you need to be looking at here. Because in this Ace of Cups, it's like she wants this Ace of Cups, but someone is in the background as if to try to warn her, like, don't do it, don't reach for that cup, right? And then here in this Nine of Cups, this cup is here and she's kneeling, right? As if to consider or discuss this cup, as if whether or not this cup is worth it or isn't worth it, or the worth of this cup. So I feel that this opportunity, this relationship, if this is a relationship, but it certainly is something to do with some sort of commitment involved, where there's a need for you to make a choice. That choice, I feel, Taurus, there's a need for you to look at the good and the bad in the situation and what's right and what's wrong. And from that, you need to weigh that up and do what is best and what is good and what is true for you. So let's take a look at what was in your recent past, Taurus. In your recent past, Taurus, you do have the Eight of Cups and you have the Star. Now, with the Star here, this is a major arcana's air energy. You could be dealing with an Aquarius in the recent past or have this energy in your chart. But this is dealing with water and air energy here with the Eight of Cups and the Star. And so in the recent past, you experienced some sort of emotional loss, something you weren't happy about in the recent past here, Taurus, that As a result of this loss, you moved on. I feel that you may have lost hope in something with the star here, because the back of this person is also turned to the star, to this, and there's a person here too. So I feel that you lost hope in something, or you lost faith in something in the recent past. Perhaps you lost hope or faith in someone, or you lost hope or faith in something, but you experienced some sort of loss and you moved on. Perhaps you moved on so that you could try to heal, because the star talks about healing. The star can also talk about wish fulfillment. Perhaps you moved on because you did not see wish fulfillment with something, but certainly in the recent past you experienced some sort of loss, and you moved on in the recent past from that loss. And so in your present, where you are right now, Taurus, is you have the Seven of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay? Now, the Seven of Cups is water energy, feelings and emotions. And it's with the Wheel of Fortune, fire energy. And the Wheel of Fortune talks about, cycles, change, a turn of events, the unexpected happening, random occurrences, perhaps trying to seize an opportunity, or the lack of the ability to seize an opportunity, things happening up and down. This could be experiencing an air of pessimism, or experiencing some resistance to change. But with this Seven of Cups, in the present, you are experiencing, or you're in a place of illusion or confusion at this time. If you take a look, okay, this here is like an energy of illusion. At present, you're in a place of illusion or confusion. Now, you may be experiencing illusion or confusion because of a loss in the recent past. You may be experiencing some sort of illusion or confusion, or perhaps you're not thinking clearly, or you're lacking judgment in something. Perhaps with the wheel here, something didn't change for you, or you're resisting change, or perhaps an unexpected problem has come in for you that has you in a state of confusion or illusion here. Perhaps you're in a state of illusion or confusion because you find there's something that you just can't change, even though you tried. But there's something going on here where you are experiencing some difficulties with some sort of change or shift. Or the lack of a change or shift. And so let's take a look, Taurus, at what's going on in your future. In the future, you have the Eight of Swords and the Queen of Cups. Okay? This is mental energy and water energy. Now, with the Eight of Swords is mental energy. In your future, you're experiencing some sort of restriction in your mind, or restriction in your circumstances, Taurus, where you're not able to see your way out. And with this Queen of Cups here, with the arrow pointing to her mind, you may be unable to gain enlightenment in a situation that you feel trapped by, or you're not able to see a clear path in a situation that you may feel limited in or lacking clarity around. Okay? You may be lacking understanding or needing more knowledge or information. But in this image with restriction, in this particular image, she's like a child and surrounded by others, by people, by men. Okay? So she may feel imposed upon, feel trapped, right? And this is you in the future, feeling trapped, perhaps feeling imposed upon, lacking the enlightenment, the wisdom to see a way out in the situation, or have clarity in the situation. Perhaps there's too much going on around you, or too much pressure in the future for you to make a choice or know the best choice in a situation, because there's a focus on choice for you, Taurus. Perhaps you're trying to come up with a decision on how to come out of feeling stuck or feeling trapped, or come out of feeling confused, because there's a lot of confusion and illusion here, and confused emotions and trapped mindset. Now this is either all happening in your mind or in your circumstances, or both. So how your attitude is here, Taurus, is you have the King of Pentacles with the Six of Pentacles. This is earth energy. So there could be a concern around money or resources, but this is to do with your physical material world. But this is your attitude with this situation, what's going on for you in the week ahead. And with this King of Pentacles being your attitude, along with the Six of Pentacles here, this is you trying to, or needing to manage something, needing to manage, needing to be creative perhaps. But what's interesting here is this King of Pentacles seems to have everything he needs. He seems to have the Midas touch. He has all this gold. He has all this luxury. He's just kind of relaxed, not doing anything. So you seem to be taking a back seat here and not doing anything about a situation or choice that you may need to make a decision in. But with this Six of Pentacles here, Taurus, in this particular Six of Pentacles, this person looks like they are receiving some sort of assistance, some sort of help, being guided. So are you not making any moves with the King of Pentacles, where you're not managing a situation, not making a decision, not bringing stability to the confusion, to the limitation, the restriction that you're experiencing here? Or whatever it is to do with the choice, because perhaps with the Six of Pentacles here, you may require some help, some assistance in some way. You may require the generosity of someone's guidance, of someone's mentorship, of someone's experience and knowledge and expertise to assist you. Because if so, are you doing anything to acquire it? Because you have this person in the back just standing off into the distance. So is this you standing off into the distance, doing nothing? Just like this King of Pentacles here. Okay? Or are you going to be the person that does this if you need the help, and seek the help that you need to balance the situation with the Six of Pentacles. Okay, to receive the help, to receive the assistance, so that you can have balance and come up with the right choice or decision. Or is your decision indecision, Taurus? And so your concern, Taurus, the influence, Taurus, for you is you do have the Tower and you have this Queen of Swords. These are your concerns. This is what's influencing the situation for you. So with these energies here as the influence, you may be concerned with ruin. You may be concerned with change, drastic changes. You may be concerned with the something coming undone or being ruined. But this feels more like your concern is you may be worried about not gaining an epiphany or gaining the perspective, the logic in the situation, the truth, the clarity, the communication. Because here you see this woman and a child. This is like pure, right? But she has this little knife. So what is she doing with it? It's almost like, are you getting the truth in the situation? Are you gaining understanding in the situation? Do you have all the knowledge you need in the situation? Are you being logical? Are you being illogical? Okay. If this is involving a commitment with another and you making the choice to do that, how much is going to change, right? Or is what being presented to you really the truth of the situation that you're going to commit to, or is that situation going to change? Is anything about this false? What is right or wrong with the situation? Is this a firm foundation? Is this something that to commit to? And if you do, will it hold up? Can you hold up? These may all be your concerns, Taurus. So you just may be concerned that something may be a lie, or something isn't right, or something's wrong. Or you may be concerned about the possible adversities that could come about as a result of you committing or not committing to a situation. How does this affect your foundation? How does this change your plans? Perhaps how much anxiety will this bring on for you? How much security is in this for you, or lack of security? Is this going to allow for freedom, more freedom, or less freedom? I don't know. Perhaps you don't either. And so your challenge, your obstacle here Taurus, is you do have the Nine of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. And perhaps you want to avoid certain changes. Perhaps you want to avoid a tower moment, uncomfortable changes. Perhaps you want to avoid ruin. These are your concerns as well. But your challenge, your obstacle here is you do have the Nine of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. So this is earth and air energy. So with the Nine of Pentacles, your challenge is for you to stay grounded. The challenge is to be assertive and practical, for you to see how you can gain in the situation, see how you can create what you need out of the situation and reap the reward in the situation. You may need to seek the help of others. And with the Ace of Swords, this is about you perhaps needing to communicate or inquire or seek the truth, or to cut away what doesn't serve you, or to gain more knowledge, or the challenge of trying to have a breakthrough, or making a decision, the challenge of making of the choice. What is the right choice? What is the truth? What choice will allow you to have gain in the situation? Allow you to reap the reward. These are your challenges, Taurus. What is the right thing to do here? What are the pros and the cons here? So the challenge is doing what's true for you, inquiring, getting to the truth, getting to your truth, getting to your understanding, and doing what gives you peace and gain in the situation, and what is right and best for you, or what is the right thing to do overall in terms of the choice. And so your outcome here, Taurus, is you do have the Five of Cups and the Hangman. Hangman is a major arcana, water energy. Five of Cups is water energy, feelings and emotions. So again, this is around a relationship, around your feelings and emotions. The Five of Cups, this is around some sort of emotional loss or experiencing some sort of lack. But in this particular Five of Cups, there's one cup here between two people. So this is an outcome where you are experiencing blame. Perhaps this is you blaming yourself, experiencing some sort of misery in this situation. There's some sort of discord, perhaps within yourself or with someone else that you're dealing with, or whomever this involves. But this is as a result of, with this Hangman, the Hangman talks about trying to see things from a different perspective. The Hangman can also talk about you coming to a place of conviction, a decision, needing to reevaluate. This could talk about gaining wisdom in a situation, but with this particular Hangman, this Hangman looks like he has received unwanted insight. Look at that. He looks like he received some unwanted insight. So your outcome here is you gain some unwanted insight, perhaps, that causes you to feel unhappy, experience some sort of misery, experience some discord, someone is blamed. Perhaps you blame yourself, or you blame someone else, or someone blames you. But this is your likely outcome here. And so, is this a result of a choice you make, or the lack of making a choice? What is this for you? The guidance here, the advice here with this Five of Cups is to focus on how to recover and not cry over spilled milk, and see how to salvage the situation and see what to do to improve the situation or make it better and have the best case scenario happen out of what is left. And with the Hangman here, the advice is to operate from a place of wisdom. There may be a need for you to control any frustration, but to also really consider and see things from a different perspective, and try to gain the wisdom and enlightenment in the situation to make the right choice. And so now let's take a look, Taurus, at what your guidance is. You have two cards that came out, and the first one is quiet. Turn off the noise. Silence nourishes the body, mind, and spirit. So you may need to tap into the Hermit energy and retreat from distraction and find a place of solitude so that you can reflect and analyze your circumstances for whatever this is around that requires your choice and decision, so that you can think things through in a place and space of peace and calm and serenity, and come to a decision that gives you peace. Perhaps enlightenment cannot come from all the distractions that could be around you, giving you the pressure to choose. So seek the quiet. You also have as guidance anticipation. Expect the best. The world is working in your favor, Taurus. The world is working in your favor. You are not doomed. The universe is supporting you, but you have to do your part. And so in this case, you have a choice to make. So make your decision. Weigh things up. Do what is right, best, good, and your truth. I hope these messages help. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.